Hello, Unstoppable Writers. Deanne Walsh here, the founder of Unstoppable Writers. And today I am thinking about and wanted to talk to you about the space to write, having the space to write. So often we think about needing time to write, not having enough time to write, and we end up scheduling into our calendars time to write. But what we forget is that there are activities needed before we even write. So if we're scheduling, let's say I'm going to write for 15 minutes and we schedule that 15 minutes, but then we show up to write and all that we face is a blank page, then we can feel stuck. We know we only have so much time to write, and we can begin our writing session with this pressure and with this burden, which easily turns into the dreaded writer's block, because we have forgotten that when we create space to write, it also means creating space to think and brainstorm ideas. And so I want to encourage you, if you are struggling to find the time or the space to write, don't just schedule time and protect time to do the writing. Schedule time to actually brainstorm, to write down ideas that you have, to brainstorm around an idea, because when you take time to do that, now you come to the blank page with ideas, with fleshed out thoughts, and you can actually write during your assigned writing time. Because writing is two parts. It is both the imagining and the mental brainstorming and outlining in our brains, and then it's the actual putting it down on paper. And we haven't even talked about the editing and the publishing, but just actually writing, it's both giving yourself mental space to write, to brainstorm, and then doing the actual writing, putting words down on paper. So I would love to hear from you. How do you protect both your actual writing time, putting the words on paper, and the mental space where you can brainstorm and imagine what you're going to write about? For me, the way that I protect it is that every morning when I wake up, the first thing I do before I jump on Facebook, before I jump on my email, is that I have scheduled time that I call soul time. So I will actually sit down on the couch with my journal, with my Bible, with a book, and I take time to not just write what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, to process and connect to my soul and to God, but I also write down ideas that I have, brainstorming around my current writing project. And that way, when I'm done with my soul time and I approach my scheduled writing time, getting it down on paper later in the day, I can just grab my journal and I've already done the mental work of thinking about what I want to write about, what I'm going to flesh out during that writing session. So I would love to hear from you. How do you protect and save space on your calendar to both brainstorm and do the mental energy of writing, as well as the actual physical putting it down on paper writing? I would love to hear from you. Have a great rest of your day.